Hello, this is MrChabry, and let's get a look at that beautiful title screen before hopping in. That is nice. Here we are back at Nimbasa City. We just got done doing everything on the Lost Lorn Forest side. Now, what we need to do is actually head through this building. And once we come over here, we would be in Route 5. Oh, if you take a few more steps, Sharon is going to show up and challenge you to a battle. So, of course, we've battled Sharon plenty of times. We know what Sharon uses on his team. He's going to start off with his Lipard. Now, this thing is at level 24. It is bringing Fury Swipes, Pursuit, Torment, and Fake Out. He's more likely going to go Fake Out on that first turn. So always plan for the first turn flinch like that. But after that, we should be fine. Arm Thrust should do just what we need it to do. Not quite, not quite. But we're still okay. Let's see here. We can Flame Charge. Torment will make it where we can't use Arm Thrust twice in a row. But Flame Charge is going to boost our speed, and that's going to be great. It's going to boost our speed. Alright, Lipard goes down. Now he's going to send out his starter, his Duat. I'm going to go into Celery for this, just because Celery is a nice matchup for it. Now, Duat is going to be level 26. That is his highest level Pokemon. It knows the moves Focus Energy, Razor Shell, Fury Cutter, and Water Pulse. And to be quite honest, I am kind of nervous about that Fury Cutter. But looks like that could be a 3-hit KO. And hopefully... Oh, it's going to take it out with 2 hits. Nice. And Celery leveling up. Alright, Pansear is going to come out next. We have Watermelon, who can deal with that just perfectly. Now, Pansear is going to know the moves Fury Swipes, Yawn, Bite, and Flame Burst. Now, Yawn's really the annoying move that this thing could use on you. I'm going to go for Ancient Power, because there's a chance it might boost my stats up. And I want to take that and see if I can get that going. And I'll just go ahead and do it again. I should have some Awakenings. So if I need to, I can wake this thing up. Alright, and his last Pokemon is going to be a Tranquil. So, Watermelon is perfect against Tranquil as well. This thing knows the move Leer, Quick Attack, Air Cutter, and Roost. Really, Roost is going to be annoying if you're not able to take it out quickly, because it'll be able to heal itself up. But I don't think this thing can really do much to Watermelon. Now, as you can see, that was a crit. And there was 2 crits there. We're going to slow this thing down. We're just going to go ahead and do another one. Well, he's going to detect this time, which is just kind of annoying. It just stretches things out. But it's not that big of a problem, because we're just going to take it out the next turn anyway. And with that, Watermelon has got some nice experience. Alright, so now that we've done that, we see Elisa. And she's going to compliment on how we're helping each other. And then she's going to lead us over here to this weird guy with the red hair. So we're going to learn that this guy is Alder. And Alder is the Pokemon champion of Unova. So we're going to see him around quite a few times. Keep in mind, this guy is Alder. And he's going to impact the story at the end of the whole entire game. But now he's over here, having us battle what looks like little preschoolers. Is that what these are? Preschoolers? They are preschoolers! So Alder would like to watch us beat up on the Pokemon of these little preschoolers. They've got 2 level 26 Herdiers. And the Intimidate's quite annoying. But I think we should still be fine. And only 1 Intimidate activated, showing us that the other one's ability is not Intimidate. But an Arm Thrust should do good. I'm going to have a berry. That's okay. Just get a few more smacks in. I'm going to go for Workup. I'm just going to go ahead and throw some more Arm Thrust, maybe? Or I think I actually do want to switch. Let's bring Celery out. I think Celery could use a little bit more experience. It is my weakest Pokemon on my team. And I think it would be great just to get some experience onto it. And that way we reset our attack stat. Wow, that takedown did so much. Alright, we'll just finish off that Herdier. And preventing another takedown, which actually is a smart play on Sharon's part. Alright, Jalapeno is at level 28. Alright, Pursuit does a little bit of damage, activates the berry. And Grass Knight might not finish it off. No, not quite. But we are getting pretty close. And I do believe that with this Grass Knot, that should be just enough. Nice. So we've got some good experience. We've leveled up to 24 on our Celery. Making sure we're not too far behind. Celery might actually be of use in the next gym. Alright, so Alder saying nicely done. And he's telling us some of his ideas, his ideology. And there goes Sharon. So we're just going to be left here. You can come up here. And there's some trainers you can battle somewhere. You can talk to this guy. And he will actually battle you once you talk to him. Musician Preston. He's got a Blitzel. Alright, let's go ahead and throw some Arm Thrust at it. We'll just smack the thing. That's good, that's good. And it's not going to do much to us. Arm Thrust will finish it off. Another Blitzel. We keep on battling. Jalapeno loves this experience. And we're getting closer to when Jalapeno will evolve. And I would love to have an Emboar. Emboar has really good attack stats. So once we get that going, that's going to be great. Alright, so now he's going to give us an electric guitar. He just handed us a guitar. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Alright, and then we can battle this guy. There's quite a few people to battle on this route. This route is full of people to battle. And Darumaka. We've seen this thing back near the Relic Castle. This is a great fire type. If you need a fire type, this one would be great. Let's get some experience on Watermelon. I do think Watermelon could be of some use in the next gym. It's just you have to be careful with it because of its rock typing. The next gym is going to use ground types, and it's going to be Clay. So, I do think... That is annoying that happened. I do think, looking at it, Watermelon could be of some use, but Celery might actually be our best bet against the entirety of Clay's team. Except for his last Pokemon, which Jakama might actually come in and be the best. Now, Jakama's already over-leveled compared to the rest of my team. That's why I'm not really going to use it much on this stretch. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and switch. Yeah. That burn is really annoying. We're just going to go ahead and send out Jalapeno. Let's go ahead and throw some Arm Thrust. And if we can get 5, we should be good. Nice, there it is. Alright, Jalapeno almost to level 30. I do think I want to heal up. I really do. So I'm going to run back and heal up. Alright, back to Route 5. I think we can battle this clown. Alright, yes we can. We can battle these performers that are up here. The clown, the guitarist, and the dancer. The clown's going to have a Whirlipede because, of course, the clown was spinning around. That makes sense. So we're going to go ahead and just flame charge this thing and then boost up our speed. And it's going to help us against that last Pokemon too. If it happens to be one of those faster mons. Another Whirlipede. I'm just going to go ahead and knock it out as well. Oh, that's annoying. That Protect. That's okay. Because I don't think it's going to be able to do much to me. Whirlipede actually is a pretty cool Pokemon if you think about it. Venipede is cool, Whirlipede is cool, and the Scolipede is really cool. That whole line is a great, well-designed Pokemon line. So I think I want to put Jalapeno back and put Watermelon up front. Like I said, Watermelon is going to be pretty useful in certain situations in the upcoming battle. So if I can get some experience on it, it's going to be great. And I don't know if anyone here in this little area battles. No, they don't. Now, if we come down here... I'm trying to remember how we get to that item. Oh, you have to go all the way over here to the right. So we're going to go ahead and grab this item. We can actually see Elisa and Sharon up there just chilling out, waiting for us. Basically, they're like, oh, no, we're not in any rush. You do whatever you want to do. I need to use repels, because all the Pokemon here are rubbish. They're trubbish. Now, Trubbish is an interesting Pokemon. It is pure poison. Stats-wise, it's mainly a defensive Pokemon. Now, this is kind of annoying that it's not letting us leave. It's not really powerful enough to be a threat, but it's just kind of being annoying. And I don't want to face a lot of these things. And it's still not letting... Okay, so I'm going to actually switch. This thing's actually... It actually is annoying me. I'm going to destroy it because I gave this garbage bag a chance to survive. He didn't want to survive. He wanted to fight. So we will give him a fight. But like I said, it's not really that much of a threat. It's mainly a bulky Pokemon. So we're going to burrow underground so we can smack it from below. Boom. And it is gone. And like I said, it wasn't even worth the experience to get. That's why I was trying to leave it. So let's go ahead and use repels. Those things are kind of annoying. And we can go ahead and just use a potion. We've got quite a few fresh waters. There we go. There's an item back here behind the backpacker. And we'll go ahead and talk to the backpacker. Get a quick battle. Level up our watermelon. Now this backpacker is going to have Muna. We haven't seen Muna in a while. So we're just going to go ahead and Rock Tomb. That's actually our strongest move. Crunch would have been better. But luckily we don't get hit with the Hypnosis, and Crunch will finish this thing off. Nice. I really want Watermelon to evolve. It's going to be a great member of our team. Alright, so if we run this direction, there is another backpacker. We can grab this Revive. Really, that's going to just cut out the need to go back a little bit. So this is another backpacker. We might have to switch for him because he uses Palpitoad, and Palpitoad really isn't scared of our watermelon, but Celery is perfect against this thing. So we're gonna go ahead and go into Celery. Let Celery get this one. Alright. That's not going to do much to us. Alright, let's go ahead and Grass Knot. Yeah, Palpitoad's not that much of a threat to us. We've got so much that we can do against it. Celery is just a perfect matchup. Alright, so let's go ahead. And if we go over here, we grab the last item in this little route. Then we can hop down. And there is a few more trainers here that we can battle. Alright, so right here, this guy I think is an artist. He is an artist, okay. So he's going to have a Sigilith. Now, I do have Crunch, which is perfect in this situation. So we're just going to Crunch. Ooh, that actually hurt. That actually hurt quite a bit. Crunch almost enough, but you know what? This thing is fast, but the Aqua Jet is faster. That should be enough. Nice. Watermelon coming in with Aqua Jet. Aqua Jet's a great move. I love that move, especially on your slower Pokemon that really appreciate it. And I don't think I really need Brine. I think I want some more physical water moves rather than special water moves. Aqua Jet is good. If we go over here, there's this Baker over here. And I think that is the last person that we can battle on this route. Alright, she's going to lead off with her Pansear. And I guess it makes sense, thinking about how these Pokemon, the elemental monkeys, the gym leaders that were associated with them were chefs, and their names were plays off of different herbs and spices. thinking about it, you know, pan-sear, you sear food, right? Sage. Sage is a spice. Pour. You pour things while you cook. These three Pokemon, they're just also plays off cooking. I never noticed that. I just thought of that. When you're cooking, you pour things, you sear food. I've never thought of that. So we're going to go ahead and flame charge this thing. We're going to sear the sage. Alright, nice. Alright, and then pan pour, which our own celery is perfect against. We just go into celery and grass knot this thing. So let's go ahead and throw a grass knot at our foe, and that's it. Celery gets a lot of experience in this episode. We haven't used it much, and that's because, you know, bug-type gym leader doesn't do much. The electric-type gym leader has tons of Emolgas. But now we've pretty much bested everyone on this route. So now we can come over here where we saw Lisa and Sharon chilling out. And Lisa's going to talk to the, I guess, lady in purple? Alright, and now we get a nice little cutscene of the bridge lowering in place. Look at that. They really wanted to show off what they were capable of. What they were capable of at this point. You know, in the 4th generation, there was a few cutscenes, especially when you get to the legendaries, but in Pokemon Black and White, they're filled with cutscenes and different angles. They were testing out what would it look like if they had more variety of the screen where it displayed the player. Now, if you see these little shadowy areas, you can actually step down to where they are, and you can find ducklets. So we're going to go ahead and Aqua Jet this one right here. And that was a crit as well. And this thing can't really do much to me, but what I would like to do, I would actually want to catch this. And, you know, I do have a net ball, which would be perfect because net balls work better on water types, and Ducklet is a water type. And there it is. We've caught Ducklet. Now, Ducklet is a water flying type. It evolves into Swanna. And Swanna is a pretty good Pokemon. It's not the best. But the main thing for me that it gives on my team is it actually gives me a flying type. And that way I can actually use Fly to get around. I will give it a nickname. So we have Jalapeno, Celery, Watermelon, Jacama. Of course, we're going to make it food themed. So, alright, so we're going to name this thing Parsnip. I think that works pretty well for it. And Parsnip is going to be a member of our team, a permanent member. So, just for a little bit, let me actually see where that item is. I'm going to give it the experience share just so it can catch up, since it is so low in levels at the moment. And that's really all that I needed from this. Of course, you can always go to those shadowy areas and find feathers that can help boost specific stats, but I'm not worried about those. In fact, I'm just going to skip those. So now, once we've crossed the bridge, we are in Driftveil City. Driftveil City. And we've got this statue here. What in the world? Welcome to Driftveil City. I don't know what that is. Is that a cell? Like a cell? Like a boat, maybe? I can't tell. We can hop across this little bridge, and we will see Clay. This is the gym leader of Driftveil City. So he's going to talk about how Team Plasma is here in town. It's going to be up to us to take care of Team Plasma before we can take on Clay. And then there goes Sharon. Have fun, Sharon. Anyway, we're going to end this episode here. If you like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you in the next Pokemon video.